I Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rahah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach His word in all true faith and sincerity. And today I just want to title this lesson, The Devil, which is the so-called white man. And we finna see this man pretty much show out. We finna see the desperation of this devil. I'm gonna know what desperation really means because he understands that this is a fight for rulership and power, and that's what's gonna contribute to this man coming down with great wrath. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that started off with that. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. It reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." See? And how did he know? The prophets told him. And now he's seeing the signs. One of those signs, the chariots. Another sign, Israel waking up. And a plethora of other things that's biblical prophecy that's being made manifest now. You know? But for the ones that don't think that the so-called white man is not the devil, you believe this man is squeaky clean, you sadly mistaken. And a lot of people are gonna find that out the hard way, that he is the damn devil, the deceiver, and is like I said, it's a fight for power, for rulership. Let's get this. Book of 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. See, so lest Satan should get an advantage of us, so-called white man, the adversary himself, defrauding us, to get one over on us. He is through deception, his media, the rhetoric. He's trying to get an advantage over you concerning that, dealing with that thing, that jab. And it's gonna play out in his profession with that thing, man. That's why you see that word shortage, food shortages. That's the norm talking about that now, because he's gonna use that as a snare for the people to bow down, man. But what's combating that? It says, "For we are not ignorant of his devices." That's how you combat this devil, really through this knowledge, man. We know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. But this man is doing all these things, an effort to keep his head above water, to stay afloat. It's about power. He's the one that's ruling. It tells the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He got to say so. And he understands that if he fall out of power, he's not falling to number 2 or number 3. It tells you he's going to fall under our feet. So this man's going to scratch tooth and nail, blood, sweat, and tears to continue. But it's already set in stone that this man is a point in time he's going to be overthrown. Well, ultimately, we're going to see this. We're going to see this frustration. We're finna see the desperation of this man, and everyone's going to know that he is the devil, man, that the Bible speaks of. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 22. It said, "Fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Will ye not tremble at my presence?" In the presence of the Lord in this realm is by the way of the prophets, man. So that should be your reaction when you see the prophets, and that's the reaction of these bankers. They are trembling. Oh, it tells they're not going to feel quietness in their belly. When you're going to Wisdom Solomon, the 2nd chapter, concerning the counsels of the ungodly, reasoning within themselves, dealing with their secret counsels. They talking about when the prophets, you know, dealing with the prophets. That's why ultimately the conclusion they came to was, let us see if his words be true. Let us examine him with torture. That's what it's finna come down to, man. You know, desperate time call for desperate measures. You know, but the presence of the Lord is the prophets. It says, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, and that's these rulerships. There's a certain time for them to come into power, and there's a time for them to, be moved out the way. It says, so like it says that it says that it cannot pass it. See, so that it's fixed. It said the Lord measured the times and numbered the times. He doeth not move nor stir till the said measure is fulfilled. And we seeing this man, his measure is being fulfilled. The Karagma came on the scene now. You hear things about, this war, the famine. These are the things that show us where we get in this process. That this man cannot go no further. Just looking at by the way these events that's taking place upon the planet Earth, ain't no way the so-called white man is going to be down. So, he got on the calendar 2100. These certain agendas, certain things they want to have done by the year 2030, 2050. By the shit we seeing now, there is no way this man is going to pass the boundary the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai has set forth, man. He says, and though the ways thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. See? So yeah, this man, his military might, it don't matter. It tells you in the book of Psalms, there's no king that's saved by the multitude of the host. A horse is a vain thing for safety, man. So all this tossing and turning, this temperature this man's about to display by the way of his military, it says they're not going to prevail. As much as he want to pass that boundary, as much as he's want to extend, time on his rulership, he's not going to prevail. It says, though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. And they roar by the way of their laws, their legislations, their rhetoric. What he tells you, it says that with their tongue, they're going to, matter of fact, let's see. And it's the pride of this nigga. He think he could sign a law. And that's gonna, just like the daylight saving time law, you're gonna put in law in your legislation. You're just gonna extend the daylight. Get out of here, man. The Lord's gonna cut all this shit out, man. You're not gonna pass over. You're not gonna prevail. Psalm 12, and this is why we're gonna see this man show his horns. See, we're gonna see the devil, man, for where he is, cause shit ain't going his way now. Tells you that the Lord, concerning the mighty works of Yahweh Shema Shai, that the Lord said he stretched forth the heavens, as well as in the same breath it tells you that he frustrated the tokens of the liar. That's a mighty work, and that frustration gonna lead to wrath. That's gonna lead this man to enact upon his emotions. He's not winning. He's not prospering as he once did. The prophecies are taking place. This truth, that light is on display. He really can't get nothing off the ground because he can't lie to you no more. So what's the next step? The sword, man. So this is Psalms 12, verse 3. It says, the Lord shall cut off all flattering lips and the tongue that speak of proud things. And that's concerning the so-called white man. His laws, like I say, his laws, his legislations, his rhetoric is proud. It says, who have said, with our tongue will we prevail? See? So this nigga think he gonna, because even with that charagma, it tells you that he's the cause of all. Which you go into that word cause, it goes back to an order, an ordinance, a decree. So it said, with our tongue we will prevail. Our lips are our own. Who is Lord over us? See? And that's the mindset of this nigga. That he's the most high. And what he says goes. Well, Yahweh Shema Shah allowed this man to do that for a certain extent. But now he's being cut off. He's at the end of the road. And he know that why we start off in Revelation the 12th chapter. He know he have but a short time. And now we finna see him act upon it. See, when you only got so many seconds left on the shot clock, you gotta do something. And that's what we about to see. So matter of fact, let's get this, we can wrap it up. Let's get this in the book of us. Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 12. And I start at 10 and I'm gonna jump down. It says, never trust thy enemy. See, in that word never, meaning at any point, man. You know, at any point. Because he's your enemy. It says, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, see? So he's more of a devil now. He's even more of an enemy now. But see, the Edomite in 2022 is way worse than the Edomite from the 1950s. You know, he's way worse than the Edomite from the 1800s. Because now he made you think that he's your friend. You have gotten, Jay have gotten comfortable around him. You know, and this nigga killing you on all levels, from the food we eat, your diet. Because you can't find Fagos and Funyuns in these other neighborhoods, these rural, these high-end stores. You can't find Fagos or Funyuns in Whole Foods. You find that at a Sunco on a corner store somewhere in the hood, man. And they're just scratching the surface. But it just shows that this nigga is the devil. He has gotten worse. And that's what iron do. As time goes on, that rusting process is worse. You know? And it's the same nigga, man. So it says don't trust him. So I'm going to jump down. Verse 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart, he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. And that's what this man do. See, he got a cold mouthpiece. You know, he ain't got the characteristic of the serpent for nothing. Nigga throw a question at you, now you doubting. You know, if the spirit of the Lord, that's why I said that Satan should get advantage of us, because this man come with these different ways to attack you. Through his television, you know. Nigga might have a rapper to say some shit and the nigga ponder on it. Now he got the corral me now. You know? But this devil, he's speaking sweetly his little, he want to help, so-called. He's coming under the banner of health. He want to make sure he get all the low-income neighborhoods, get the jab first. You know, that's a sick nigga, man. Because we see his intentions. He imagined how to throw thee into a pit. And that's why you see all the backlash from that jab. The side effects. It says, he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. And this is the opportunity. See, this man can't draw back now. He got to keep going, because he can't go back to the drawing board no more. This is it. This is what he had to come out the oven with. This is their opportunity. That's why the charagma, that's you're gonna hear that every day now. That's everyday news. That's you know what I mean? Concerning the metaverse. Nigga, man. Oh, it was news. It was billions of them things being produced. You know. I think it's called I know Biden had it, the Production Act, I believe, to where they mass produce those things, man. Because we in that season where it's about to happen. The season of the Karama is here, man. You know? That's their pick, man. Now you're trapped then. Now you are, he know about the law concerning that all. Well, it's a digital all now, and this is Esau, his warped mind. This is how he think he's gonna stay on top. He think if he get everybody that thing that he's, but that's written in the scriptures. But it tells you it's gonna come tonight. Think he's gonna fill his belly, but then that's when the Lord gonna rain down upon him with those missiles, man. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Why? Because he's the one that caused it. And this nigga presented a solution that benefits him. He's gonna help you out, but it's really gonna help him out. You're in a worse condition than you were before. Dealing with the devil. It says, and though he pretend to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee. See? And that's why, like I said, you got these different side effects. Now niggas feeling the effects of the jab. And just really trusting this man all together. You feel that you have gotten, nigga pulled a fast one on you, But that's when it's too late then. It says, he will shake his hand and clap his hands. It's like he would shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much. See? And then whispering much is concerning those councils, those secret councils. And it said much because ain't no telling this nigga doing, they had these big summit meetings, they make it a big deal. That's ain't the only time these heads put their stuff, meat and shit, man. These devils mean all the goddamn time because this is crunch time right here, man. And what it's going to lead to is and change his countenance. Meaning he's going to show himself to be the devil, man. Hey, it's just like, because Chris tells you real 4-time real for learning. Or you go back to like Daniel the 3rd chapter, Nebuchadnezzar. There was a decree to bow down to that image. And when the 3 holy children, then it tells you the form of his visage changed. His countenance changed. He was pissed, man. And we seeing that today, by the way, this man, his laws that's being passed, what he's saying, his rhetoric, what he's putting forth out on the media, domestic terror, all that is a play of this man changing his countenance, showing himself to be the devil. And we're gonna really know what desperation means when these damn troops in the streets, when these different roadblocks, when this nigga ration out the power. It's a certain time you're gonna keep your power on, your water and shit. We're gonna know then, man, that the so-called white man is the devil. But at the end, he's gonna change his countenance. Matter of fact, it tells you at the end he's gonna show himself to be wicked. Yep, this is Ecclesiastes, Sirach 14:7. It said, if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. So yeah, this man gonna present, like I said, a solution to help the people out. It's not out of the kindness of his heart. He just want the world to be a better place. Esau's a sick nigga. It's always a sinister plot. Especially if something that's so-called perceived as beneficial. It says, and at the last, he will declare his wickedness, see? So at the end of the day, the man's going to come out. The horns are going to show he's the devil. Then ain't no way you can combat that then. When you in the spirit realm crying out for the Lord to avenge, you, man. You going to know he's the devil then when he blow you away. Or when he, like I said, when that power cut off, a water shortage. When this nigga began to kick these doors down. You going to know then. So yeah, I just hope to edify and let it give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, teaching word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abbar Babal.